Satnam, everyone. Or like I said yesterday, before I started saying Satnam, which means truth is your name in Sanskrit, I was actually saying konnichiwa to everybody. So I have this inner like Japanese kawaii girl. And I'm actually here today doing a live. I was thinking about doing it as a stories, but I figured I could save this and just post it for you guys for later. And essentially, I'm here right now in response to Steph Sunshine's challenge. How do you embrace your sacred feminine? And so as you can see, I'm actually seated here in my room right before I get into my meditation, right before I get started for my day. I know it's like noon Eastern time. However, I've been up since like 6:30 in the morning and on and off until 8:30 until I finally got up this morning. And I love the fact that Steph, you asked us for this challenge post today because I'm actually on my moon cycle. And Steph, if you don't know already, in my link, in my profile, I have the first thing you'll see is the Festiv Of Lights link. And we are hosting this online virtual retreat in which you get really what I would call the spiritual bliss package, a whole day of self-care and a lot of different healing modalities will be shared with you that day on the 25th, next Friday. And if you're in Eastern time, it'll start around 12:30 p.m. and before that we'll have our introduction where I'll be leading a light body activation cleanse is what I like to call it, around 7 p.m. Eastern time. And so Steph Sunshine, who posted the prompt for today, how do you embrace your sacred feminine, she's actually going to be leading what she calls a way to connect. She'll teach you how to connect to your menstrual cycle and how you can tap into that energy which is connected to the divine feminine, which is in all of us, so you can create the life you want. And I was like, this is perfect. So this is me here today sharing with you, how do I connect to my divine feminine? And I really just take my time before I get started to get ready by centering with myself. I noticed that I love the metaphor of your room, your sacred room, also sacred womb, is a symbol of your beautiful divine temple, your body, your essence of who you are, your existence. And so I honestly started with cleaning up my room because it's been a freaking mess. And then I went around, organized it, made it tidy. And I noticed that I started feeling like what I like is I like some sort of structure, routine. I like to make things pretty. And later on in my stories, you'll also see what I did today that I wanted to share with you that helped me to connect to my sacred feminine was taking care of myself. Being on your menstrual cycle, your energies, again, mine, I tend to not sleep a whole lot right before my cycle and even during, especially with the moon, full moon coming up next week. And so I can pick up on that energy. And so today I'm just taking my time to ease on through. The other thing that I did today, like setting up my sacred space, is like setting up the clothes you're gonna wear for today. And it's funny because my husband set out this shirt for himself to wear, and I was like, oh, I just took it because I was like, oh, that looks cute, I'm gonna wear it today. And so I like to do these little details, and I'm starting to practice more intentionally now. That why do I have to take care of myself or dress up and, just let myself feel myself, and bringing that loving energy on days when we're just going to go out on a date night. And that's just such a waste. Your temple, your room, you're a beautiful divine being, and you should be celebrated daily. So on that note, check out my stories, because I also, posted out there like how I'm celebrating myself and showing up and just going a little step further, a day at a time, as Mer Goddess, another beautiful soul creator in our group, Soul Tribe, says, if you're 1% better today, then that is enough. And so the last thing I wanted to say, how do I embrace my sacred feminine, is I've always loved my eyes. I have these really big anime eyes. And so I love to play with like color. As you can see, my hair is a unique color, natural. And here, having here this beautiful incense to set up my space. I love beautiful smells. I did my eyeliner, which is a green, a nice light purple pink, and then a little touch of black. And so this is how I embrace my sacred feminine. I'm already feeling a little bit more energized just by coming up, showing up, setting myself up for today. And that begins always, try to put that forth first, with connecting to my own inner self, my higher self, and the setting of my sacred space through meditation, through prayer, through my own sacred rituals that I do every day. And so comment down below, how do you embrace your sacred feminine? And again, the sacred feminine is in all of us. It's that energy that we all have, masculine and feminine energies. Look at my previous post that I just posted today. You cannot have one without the other. There's that law of polarity. There's an opposite for every reaction, right? There's always one side, another side to that coin. And so I pray that you guys have a beautiful start to your day. Tap into your inner child, tap into your sacred feminine, and be sure to check out the link below in my profile, actually above, and use the code Divine Cosmos, where you'll get $11 off your retreat ticket. You get a whole day of self-care routine, which is perfect because next week is a full moon. So this is something that you don't have to plan. You just have to show up, tune in to the Zoom call, and receive. And trust me, you'll love it. This is a part of my life that I love to share, and I wish to bring out with others, because it's a beautiful way. Like I see it, as you enter into that sacred space and you come out just your whole self. It's like you're putting on, you're tuning in to your for those of you who watch Sailor Moon or any other like anime, like transformational phase, right? To come through and shine bright. So I pray that you guys have a beautiful, blessed day, and thank you so much for tuning in. And Satnam.